It's Gavin Austin in the 88. They're going to jam up. Oh, the 49! There they go! Hard into the wall goes Gavin Austin. Hard into the wall.
Schmidt into the fence.
Oh,
Look at all these
Lord.
drivers pile in, and they all wreck across the line, but you know who didn't? That's a 23.
39.06! Who's it going to be?
To the line.
95 of Parker
Here they
White.
come.
Parker White in the 95 is going to get the 9 as Basin finds the outside wall. Looks like he's going to be able
corner, and a checkered flag for this number 12.
He's going to win it here tonight. Connor sails it in.
Almost gets into Rudy.
Rudy's there. Malachi, oh, they touched. Around goes the 37. Miller gets turned as well. Duda gets involved.
I can't wait.
iSCAR Truck Series at Phoenix brings to you a small race here for tonight. 12 drivers going to duke it out here for 40 laps of racing. Thanks y'all for tuning in. My name is Icarus.
I'm Eric Vino. Welcome to a nice little Friday night action of, I guess we could just call it the Super Sprint.
It's about, classic short track racing here tonight at Phoenix, so it should be a fun one as we got set for 12 drivers. Going to duke it out here at the racetrack.
And it's the first race of the playoffs. As you can see, look at the point standings. Of course, we had that big reset. And then, of course, you get some extra bonus points for drivers who have gotten the pole or have gotten a win. So you look at the standings. You got some usual guys like Frisch, who's been really dominant. Connor is 1-1. Trafari's 1-1. And oh yeah, that's right. Zico Watts won last weekend. Can you believe that? He is in the playoffs. Well, he was going to make the playoffs anyways. You just didn't expect him to win. So he's got momentum in, and we just look at a couple of other guys. Well, Regos as well. But yeah, if you are in it, you can win it. So we'll see how the first race of the round of... Well, this is only one round. Top 4 will then advance to the championship race.
Right.
So it'll be interesting, but we do have some guys who are not really here today, so we'll see if later down the line we'll get the rest of it. So practice just finished up. Now we will go into qualifying for tonight's race. Kaufman, as you see, we're looking at Kaufman right now. New colors this week. U.S. Army.
See, that's
Silverado.
Track and such.
Had bad luck last week at Talladega.
Right.
He had a race to forget. He had like a race to forget.
I mean, qualifying.
But Phoenix is one of those races.
So far, sorry for interrupting and such, but it's been a simple qualifying. Only 8 drivers have logged in at least one lap. The 4 who haven't: Dale Adamson, Michael Bianchini, Hendrik Spurenberg, and Ezekiel Watts.
Phoenix is one of those racetracks where, yes, you said a short track. It is technically an intermediate, but you do kind of race it like a short track because the way the corners are banked, turns 1 and 2 are very flat, and then you have the bank corners in 3 and 4, where it is still similar short track speeds, like 130 miles an hour in the corners. Well, turn 1 is going to be a place where we'll see a lot of 4 or 5 wides on the restarts. But because of the short field, we might not get that many restarts. So the start could be the only time you can gain that track position. So that's going to be something to keep an eye on for. So qualifying is going to matter today, Geb. Even though we have a short field. It's not like Talladega last weekend.
All right, and that'll go ahead and end qualifying. We're able to pull ourselves right into this one. Get set to go green this time. By order is going to be shown on the bottom of your screen. Find your favorite driver. Hopefully they'll win here for this one. As this just being a 40-lap race, just a simple in and out, should take at least 30 minutes to go ahead and get ourselves done here tonight at the Phoenix Raceway. Congratulations on your pole sitter. That's the number 9 of Connor Trafari on top, and Bud Limick in the number 96 right alongside of him.
Both guys are looking to rebound after being in the mix of Talladega. Then we got Road 2. We got Corey Rexford and Shane Sweetney.
For number 3 is going to be James Kaufman. That number 25, good qualifying effort by him. Dale Adamson right alongside him.
Indeed. And then we got Colin Lyons on there as well. And Trey Patton is in the field for tonight in row, starting 8th.
Yeah, good to see Trey Patton back on the field. I'm interested to see where he's going to run as Garen Vanderlee. That's Marcus's brother. He's in the 64, actually running a truck race. Really rare to see that 64. Looks like he bought the truck, and he'll be one of our starters here tonight. Michael Bianchini right alongside of him.
Bianchini rebounding as well for finishing second after a horrible race at Talladega. And then we got the last row, Hendricks Bromberg, and your last week's winner, once again, Ezekiel Watts. I still cannot believe we're saying that right now.
Yeah.
Well, bud, here he is. We'll see how much momentum he'll carry on into from Talladega last weekend.
There's your pole sitter. That
That's
number 9,
weird.
Connor Trafari. I'm guessing he's basically one of the favorites coming in here for tonight. Like we'll set ourselves on the go here in just a moment as everybody's gridded up. We'll go ahead and fling it all to the races here for this 40-lap sprint.
Yes, Trafari trying to rebound after last week. Was one of the dominant trucks at Talladega, and he got wrecked on the final 100 yards.
I don't think you'll see those shenanigans here tonight. Of course, this being a classic race to get ourselves set for this playoff. Everybody should be simply in and simply out as the pace car scoots itself on in. That number 9 at Connor Trafari leading the field to the green.
Again, this might be the only chance we get to see these guys. The only start or restart we'll have. So maybe we'll see some guys trying to be a little aggressive early, knowing that this race could go green all the way. But we'll see. Here they come.
There they go into the 4th corner.
Green flag, green
turns
flag.
1 and 2. Green flag will drop. Connor Trafari, number 9, digging it to the green.
One of the cool things about Phoenix is that everyone can dive on that apron. That is usable. That is usable room there as well. Whoa! And already Sweeney is going around, and we got one sideways.
It's Garen Vanderlee. Looks like no caution gets called. He didn't really turn it out all the way around, but we keep ourselves green for the time being. So up front, number 9, Connor Trafari, trying to pull away from the lead, but they bliss Bud Limick, kind of harassing him here on the low side. One of our non-chasers as well. That number 96 is, so he's trying to spoil the party with that number 9.
Buttonlick was also one of the contenders to Talladega as well. Looked really good. And, again, looking really good today. Keeping the pressure on Trafari as well. Looks like Vanderlee was able to get himself out of the way there. And that's unfortunate there. Fortunate there. Probably just lost the back end of the car. But he's on the apron, though, so that's why the caution probably didn't come out.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting how that worked because, with not many drivers here on the racetrack, you don't expect the caution to maybe come out. Garen is unfortunately going to be in a bit of a hole as he gets himself up set for this one. But Bud Limick, he is right all over that number 9 of Trafari. He's going to look down low and all for the lead heading into turn number 1.
He was doing a different line in that previous lap where he was able to get a nice run off of 2, and he's going to clear him. So new leader, Nicholas Bundlemick, is gonna take the lead away from Travarias. Oh, a lot of guys have been able to get in the wall. I don't know if that's because everyone's following each other or stuff like that, or that's just a little glitch in the iRacing screens. But we'll keep going.
Into 1 and 2. How about Colton Lights? This number 141 actually making his first start here tonight. Actually, I think he did make a start at Auto Club. I'm not really sure. We got, oh my goodness, some cars sideways. Ooh, one car on the wall in the background. That's Hendricks Bloomberg. But battle for second gonna go on. Jafari way high. Here comes Colton Lights.
Lots of guys are just trying to find the limits there a little bit. Maybe it's a loose setup. I know we're in pitch black conditions.
Yeah, kind of dark conditions.
Jafari already losing.
Sure why everybody is really sliding around, but I mean, I guess everybody's just overstepping the boundaries and finding either the outside wall or spinning around. So very, very interesting to see that, especially in a short race where you really have to go 100% right off the bat. Some people are just really overstepping their limits.
Oh my God! Did you see Coleman just got on the wall too? So right as he's saying that.
903 doing a great job, but that outside, especially, yet again, everybody just finding the outside wall. Everybody's just picking up 2Xs, but you'll start to see at the, the longer the run progresses, the outside lane in turns 1 and 2 is really going to kick in, so we'll see these cars start to really spread themselves out, see Budlemick wanting to run the middle of the racetrack, and kind of sort of worked, and see right there, Lights just finding the outside wall. But boy, he gained a bit of time, and now he looks at the bottom, and look at Budlemick. He wants to try the second lane.
Yeah, I think Lights is going to go right around him. He had a really good run off the 2, and my gosh.
How about Colton Lights,
just breezed by him like no tomorrow.
Colton Lights doing a great... we got a caution toward the back. It looks like this is our first, but...
Rexford's one of those guys.
Yeah.
I think it was Sweeney the other one. I think Sweeney was the other car involved. Yeah.
Teammates getting into each other. That's not the first time that's happened between these two, and Sweeney running right into the back of Rexford. Rexford, one of those playoff drivers. Those guys are not going to be pleased with each other.
Oops. Yeah, I wonder if they're in a call right now. It's a score call right now. Rexford's like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing, man?
She comes out for the first time, but how about Colton Lights? Not great effort out of that 141, but we'll see if we see these drivers do hit pit road. Yes, they do, man. Yeah. Big change right on in. I mean, it is 10 laps in, but you're very limited with tire sets. Garen's actually going to stay out, so that's an interesting call, but only 2 tire sets, and the first one being used on lap 10? That means, we get like 20 laps in, 10 laps to go. We'll see a caution around there if, a caution comes around there, and looks like it'll put on their last set around that time. But big opportunity for pit road, and have to see who, comes out where.
Very shocked to see everyone come down the pits already.
I am too. It's only 10 laps, but maybe it's a fuel situation. Oh yeah, it definitely is fuel situation, as one driver in and out, fuel only.
Jafari taking fuel only, so going with track position and not the tire. So based on where he was staying at, he probably didn't take 4 tires. He probably only took 2. So
I think it was like more of a splash and go. A bunch of these guys actually splash and go.
Yeah.
Vanderlei decided to stay himself out. I mean, maybe this caution could stretch it out for him and maybe make it work, but we'll just kind of have to see on how that all, differentiates by the end of it.
It is intriguing because we have a caution. You'd think maybe the caution would be like, or if it's like goes around halfway and needs a decision, you're coming in, you're going to put 4 tires on, and that's the end. That's that. But we only had the caution 10 laps into the race. So you don't want to use up a set already, but you do need a little fuel to make it to the race. So we'll see down the line here, but we get a restart. So we know how crazy the restarts are going to be at Phoenix.
Bit of an update. I think there might be fast repairs. I'm not really sure.
Oh!
So if a person
Okay,
does get involved in
so-
a wreck, it not really game over, but it'll definitely be
Well-
interesting as some restart game is kind of being pulled around.
Green, green, green.
Green flag flies. Garen does not go. That might be a black flag on the number 9, Trafari. He cuts down right to the bottom. Still looks
did
like
not
it's not.
get going on that restart there. And Bianchini just got him.
Oh, around they go yet again.
I was just about to say as well. I think Corey did use a
Oh,
fast
around
repair
goes
because his
64,
truck looks
he's
like
still in the wall.
Oh, Marcus and lights. Somehow we still.
I
they
cannot
all keep
believe
it
we still stay
straight.
green. There was 2 separate wrecks there. Boy, they're 4 wide.
This is a.
Look at these guys
Oh,
are
no, no,
littered all over the place. High, low, middle. Some of these guys loose.
Oh,
Oh, around goes the L1. Look out.
Caution is out.
not in. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, about time a caution came out. I mean, there was like 5 separate wrecks on that whole exchange.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Patton though. Looks like did he get turned? I don't think anyone was right behind him. Henry was getting helped by Rex
just
for,
loose.
by Sweeney though. Yeah. Oh, and Bianchini just moved him up there.
Yeah.
Nowhere for Vinderly to go.
No.
He was just trying to get out of the way.
Pit road open. Guys are gonna just stay out. Guys is gonna come on a pit road, so this is gonna shuffle the exchange just a slight bit. Budlemick decides he's gonna pit with the 9.
Is that what he's racing with? Is the question.
Yeah, and this will
He only ran 2 laps.
put the 46 up front.
Well, he only ran, what, 2 laps? If you are put on your first set of tires, you're staying out.
Oh yeah, you just saw right there,
But-
Rexford's car just immediately just fixed itself up. Yeah, there are definitely fast repairs here.
How many fast repairs do you get, though, is the
Probably
question.
unlimited.
Is it unlimited?
Probably unlimited. Disgusting.
Okay. Well, Corey, it's a loophole, and you gotta find. It's a loophole, and you gotta use it up. That's the only thing you could say. If you're not trying to exploit it, then you're not doing your job. So that's the good news for Patton and for Corey Retz for this, that they can easily repair their trucks and their cars will be clean as day. Yeah, because I was just gonna say that I was getting cut off the last restart. Is that Corey's trucks is just looks to be clean again. So yeah, I think he did use a fast repair that last caution and used it again. So okay, we know we have unlimited fast repairs then. Dale Adamson, in the shuffle of green flag of pit stops with using tire sets, is going to be your leader, with Bromberg, Lights, and Watts. So we are betting that those top 4 guys are already put on their first set of tires that previous caution.
Halfway. Should be too crazy, but Dale Adamson looking to get his first win here tonight. We'll hit the green flag and up and away we go, but Ezekiel Watts does not get going, man. We're 5 wide around him.
Must have missed a shift or something like that. Zeke has. So
Look at how low the 9 and 96 are running. That is a line of all time. Oh my gosh,
It's
the
legal.
Bottleneck's loose, but it is legal. We're 3 wide.
Run limit
These
goes
guys
from
just-
like 8th to last.
All for the lead though, it's starting to heat up. Even though we don't have a lot of drivers here on the racetrack, it's definitely no shortage of battles as the top 3 all under a blanket. It's Adamson, Lights, and Broomberg.
Yes, Brummer just bangs the wall as well. I guess these guys know that there's fast repairs. They can just go at it and not worry about that turn 2 wall. Oh, Zeke overstepped it a little bit, almost turned Vanderlei around. As Lights now on the... He's putting the pressure on Adamson. You know how good Lights' truck has been in that first run. That see more guys in the wall as well.
I mean, they got really nothing to lose because, you know, with the fast repair, you may as well just use up all the racetrack and kind of be a bit more comfortable racing out of the racetrack. Hence probably why we have so many self-spins. Everybody, you know, they realize that they could use that to their advantage. Now they're taking advantage of it. How about, speaking of advantage, how about Michael Bianchini, P3? We haven't really talked about him. He's worked himself inside this podium spot. At number 77, he's looking A-okay right now. He's right on the backside of Colton Lights.
It looks like Bianchini's been the fastest truck that last couple laps there. He's going to go right on through Lights there, but Lights should have the outside lane. Still pressuring Adamson.
I tagged the apron
A
there,
quiet
just had
day
to
for-
slide it back a little bit, but still staying in tow, but 19 laps to go this time by. Is Dale Adamson out front. Colton Light trying to harass. Colton's the fastest car, I think, on the racetrack. That number 40, 141, he looks crazy fast. And I mean, Adamson can definitely hold ground, but it's just a matter of time before maybe something happens.
How aggressive will they race is the question. These are 2 guys going for their first iSCAR win.
Now, Lights has been running the league for a fair moment. He wants the gun for his first. Dale Adamson, number 46. He's, of course, a rookie coming in here tonight. He wants to go for his first, so a lot of these drivers, open opportunity, but man, Adamson is trying to hick up a slight bit as he tags the outside wall there for a moment.
Indeed, but we also should keep an eye on the 4th place car, Connor Trevari. Remember, he pitted on that last caution and got his 4 fresh tires, and he just went by Bianchini for 3rd. He's only got 16 laps to try to catch the lead.
Well, he definitely
So
has
those
a
new
bunch of
tires
time.
are going to be... Yeah, it's going to be worth the dividend. If this race goes green, he might be the Silver Fox right now.
Right now, all eyes on that 46. Very interested to see, even though it's night outside and colder temperatures definitely playing into effect. All these drivers not wanting to use the dog leg. I kind of find that very surprising, as that car in the background, I think is Hendricks. Broomberg, number 23, he bit sideways. That moves Rexford, P5, but boy, oh boy, that number 9 of Trafari is coming. Now Colton Light is going to go on the apron, but gain him in as much time as I thought, so... But here comes the 9 of Trafari. He's trying to low side, and that time it doesn't work, and you see that outside line really start to kick in.
Yes, but Trevari does have a little bit of fresher tires, so he can go. He can still use that bottom lane to his advantage. So he is still taking a toe there. Javari's got plenty of time though.
Oh, for sure.
He's only got 13 laps to go, so as long as he gets by Lights without no problem, Lights is going to do whatever he takes to. Whatever it takes to say, oh my goodness, Trafari really had to put him.
But look how Trafari, look how
Put it
fast
very
he
close
is in the
there.
3 and 4. I mean, he gets a lower exit off, and man, he just sucks up right to the backside of that 141. So Lights holding that high side for now, but ground gets cut off, and now Trafari, he definitely got a bite through 3 and 4 that time, or through 1 and 2. Oh, he has the nose under Lights, but can he stick it? Yes, he can. Now Lights gonna be under fire here for second spot. So Dale Adamson, with 11 laps to go, looking for his first ever iSCAR win. Can he maintain to do so as Lights doors off for Trafari? They're still staying side by side. That outside line, really, man.
Lights was really trying to catch Trafari there on the bottom there. Maybe try to have Trafari slow up, but Trafari with the fresher tires and the extra little grip was able to get around him. So Trafari now has 10 laps to go get him.
Yeah, and Dale Adamson, I mean, he's not the fastest guy. Trafari is, but even though Adamson, he's held his ground so far, and catching him is one thing, passing him is another, and it's really hard to pass here at Phoenix, especially, you know, 2, 3, and 4. You saw Lights hold up Trafari there for a lap or two, and that might be the difference.
Indeed. 9 laps of racing to go.
Boy, that 46 is sideways, though. Time's starting to run out as right behind. It's Rexford and Budlemick going at it. Top 4 all by themselves, all the way to Bianchini, who's now lagging a bit back.
Aston knows that this is basically what stands between him. He's 8 laps away from getting the win. And being in kind of Trafari on fresher tires will be very one happy guy, and non-playoff guy upsetting the field too. So he's got 7 more laps. Trafari is starting to inch his way forward.
He's gonna have to do something.
Question's gonna be whether or not Trafari used up all of his.
Oh, Adamson, he tagged the outside wall that time.
You saw the smoke there.
You know,
coming off
Adamson,
turn 4 there.
The tire differential it's definitely there. It's 6 laps to go this time by. It's Adamson versus Trafari. What can Trafari do better than Adamson?
Adamson running the high groove as well. Trafari did not get into the first corner there, but he should get the drive off the corner. Better exit for Adamson that time.
Yeah, Adamson's 3 and 4 is Adamson's 1 and 2 is way better than Trafari's. Adamson likes running that higher lane, and that in turn might put Trafari in a bit of a hole because Trafari has to pass in the inside of 1 and 2, which is not really a spot where you would like to pass. 3 and 4 is where you could set yourself up. But man, he's sideways though. He's very much sideways.
Adamson's really good in 3 and 4 though. He's able to out muscle Trafari there many times. You see how much Trafari is diving in there.
Yeah, he drove it in there deep that time.
Allowing Adamson. Yeah, it's just allowing Adamson just to pull away just a little bit, bud. 1 and 2 is where Trafari is so strong.
Time by, the gap stabilizes. About 3 truck lengths between first and second. Adamson trying to hold on as much as he can to run up away with his first iSCAR win, but Trafari is not letting go. That time by, it's Adamson who's tight.
Ooh, yeah, he did not get off of turn 4 really that well. Trafari did close in. This might be his chance.
But boy, Adamson's 1 and 2 is just way, way better. I mean, Trafari's sideways that time, I think.
This is a good scrap.
Yeah, been a moment since we have
Once
a clean
again,
battle
3
for the
and
top
4.
spot. That time by Adamson
just
looked
really
better.
hugging the bottom.
He looked way better that
He really
time.
hugged the bottom there. Trafari running out of time there.
He has to do something different.
So deep.
On the
He's
high
running
side,
the
maybe
low
make it
lane
happen.
a little bit, but he got a little. Trafari got loose there off the corner there. It really had to back up there. All right, Adamson's got 1 more lap.
Yes, sir. One more mile to make it
And he-
happen here for his first ever iSCAR win. It's Jafari trying to look in tow for him to spoil the party. But right now, Adamson looks very strong. That time he pulls by 3.
Yeah, I think Trafari's a little too far back to even try to get moved. Maybe the tires have gone away. Adamson, what a pit call to stay out. And he's going to go to
Tires are
victory
gonna
lane, Kip.
last. Here we go, off of turn number 4. Jafari tries to send it in, not gonna be enough. Dale Adamson, your first iSCAR winner here tonight, picking up his first ever iSCAR victory at Phoenix. What a win, what a call. There to stay himself out and beat out Jafari on older tires.
Yeah, he only had a pit. He only pitted, I think, on the first caution and then stayed out. Then we had that quickie yellow, and he stayed down, and that was the difference. Track position really worked out for him. So, what a
Chaser's
call it was.
first-
So,
yeah, I mean, Chaser's 2nd, 4th, and 5th. So, huge call as Dale Adamson getting his first ever iSCAR win here tonight. Congratulations to him. Full results going to be shown on your screen right here.
Anderson does the donuts right there. Lights coming home in third. A respectable third place. Had a good truck there, but the tires probably disadvantaged there. Bianchini comes home with a nice 4th place. Back to top 5 for Bianchini. Rexford comes home in 5th. Buttlemake also pitted on the same strategy as Trafari. Just couldn't get a bunch of ground. What he would like to have, that you see throughout the finishers. Everyone finished the race, which is good, and everyone gets full points because of the fast repairs, stuff like that. So I guess that's pretty good.
Definitely for sure, as we'll go ahead and pull ourselves aside. And
So
actually, we might as well just drag in our, our winner here tonight.
as well just drag him in. I mean,
yeah,
why?
that's right. No need to go into commercial or whatever. And our winner, that's number 46 of Dale Adamson. Into the booth he goes. Led 25 laps throughout the whole entire race, but luckily for him, his first ever iSCAR victor comes here tonight at Phoenix. Congratulations, Dale. 25 laps on the board for you. You stayed yourself out, got some track position, and that's what it took as you held off that number 9 at Contrafire. Congratulations, Dale. Walk me through it.
Yeah, also, hold on here. Sorry, I had y'all pulled up on my phone watching y'all because y'all were amazing tonight. But, first and foremost, that race was, kind of unexpected. I was hoping, to walk into this race with a little bit more than 40 laps, but, 40 laps is 40 laps. That was fun. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely a strategy play there on fuel as well. So after when they went in and pitted and cycled out, I was like, yes, this is my moment to stay out. So knowing I didn't put that much pressure on the tires, it kind of made me feel a little bit safer just trying to hit my marks. Up and towards the end there, Connor kind of ran me down a little bit, but we were kind of keeping distance between each other. So that was very exciting nonetheless, but very fun. But I really thought he had me there at the end.
Yes, sir. That number 25, I mean, that number 9 of Contrafire was definitely on the run to your back end, but luckily you held him out and leading 25 laps, the most in the field to get yourself your first iSCAR victory. Congratulations, man. It's as a rookie, how does it feel to be in victory lane?
I mean, first and foremost, as a rookie, and honestly, I wish my teammates were here tonight, but unfortunately, they were unable to show up due to certain other events that they have to do on iRacing or anything else. But it feels pretty good knowing that I, have the skill level, what it takes to compete with these guys regularly every Friday night when I show up. Granted, I didn't show up during the super speedway, which sucked, but I mean, it's what it is. But it just feels good, honestly. I hopefully I can't wait to be back in victory lane again, if not close enough to finish out the season with a podium.
All right, about 10 for that number 46 of Dale Adamson in victory lane. But before we let you go, any sponsor want to take care for tonight?
Of course, I want to thank you guys over at ACOG TV for putting on an amazing broadcast here at Phoenix Raceway tonight. for iSCAR. Want to thank the league and every single driver showing up tonight. Want to thank my sponsors, obviously Race CPI for open setup shop racing. Want to thank Juan Academy, my team, Parker, and all them. My friends and family, of course, my girlfriend, and yeah, hopefully I can stick around and keep racing with you guys.
All right, about 10 for Dale Adamson, picking up his first ever iSCAR victory here tonight at Phoenix. We'll go ahead and stick up next race, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good night.
Enjoy it, Dale.
Dragging the number 9 of Connor Trafari into the booth, who finished out second. He pit that last caution, but unfortunately just came up short. Trafari, man, yeah, time just looks like it just ran out there toward the end, but you were the highest playoff finisher here tonight at Phoenix. So a Final Four currently on site in like a few weeks, but you kind of ran out of time there to pick up the victory here tonight. Walk me through your race.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the end there, I don't really know what happened. I was moving really well up through the field, and it just kind of stalled out with like 4 or 5 tenths left to Dale. So I don't really know what was up there. Kind of felt like my tires were still fine. It's just I couldn't really make up any ground on 'em, which was really annoying. But overall, it was a pretty decent race. I was really just kind of messing around with Nicholas Budimlik, like strategy-wise, since we had unlimited tires. So that's kind of why I pit there. Realistically, I should have probably stayed out. That would probably been a better call. But with my competition, I wasn't really too worried, if I gotta be completely frank. But yeah, good result for sure. Playoffs wise, I don't know how the point system works with the Final Four and all that, but pretty confident I can make it there.
Yes, sir. That number 9 of Connor Trafari running out second here tonight. Connor, do you think you catching up to the 46 was? Do you think dirty air was a factor into tonight's race?
I mean, it's hard to tell. Mainly because we were kind of running different lines apart from 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is really the corner I feel like I could pass or I could catch up to him. 1, 2, I think just him running the top line, he could just get the exit that he needed, and it really kind of carried him to the end there. It's just the bottom didn't really get like the run off the corner that I needed to really close that gap further. But there might be a little bit because it did feel like I just completely stalled out for whatever reason.
I was going to ask Connor, maybe when you were catching up to Dale there, did you feel like maybe in the end of the run there, maybe you thought that maybe your tires were basically used up because you were clawing right back through the field after you just pitted on the last caution with 20-something laps to go?
Yeah, I don't really know. I feel like I did a pretty decent job, not pushing too hard through the field. I would have kind of expected Dale's tires to fall off somewhat more than mine, mainly because he was out for a little bit longer than me. So I don't really know, to be honest, because it kind of felt good there still later in the run. It's just I couldn't really find a way to close in the gap on him.
Interesting.
All right, about 10-4. That number 9 of Connor Trafari P2 here tonight. But before I let you go, any sponsors want to take here?
Nah, man, I think I'm good. Just a quick shout out to Nicholas Budimlik. Goodbye, mine. But I think it's about it. Thanks for putting on the broadcast, Zeke, and the league like always.
Gotcha, about 10-4. That number 9 of Connor Trafari and P2. We'll go ahead and skip next race, man.
Appreciate it.
Eric, before we let our broadcast out, any sponsor? I mean, not any sponsor for you. What the fuck am I saying? What you call it? Any last second
Goodyear, I would like to
comments you
thank
wanna go ahead and
the title sponsor. I like the Goodyear. I like to thank Poland Spring Water for fueling me up. I would like to also thank Tim Hortons Coffee for making it. No, I'm just kidding. What was the question again?
Any last second inserts before we end off this broadcast?
Can we go 3 in a row for first-time winners in the trucks? Tune in next week to find out.
We'll just have to see as we head ourselves into, I think, is one of the 1.5 milers next
Kentucky.
season. Yeah, we're going to go into Kentucky, so that should be a lot of fun as we get ourselves set over there at the 1.5 miler. Congratulations to that number 46 of Dale Adamson, and until next time, we are signing out. This is ACOG TV with Eric and Ezekiel. Until next time, we'll see you next week.